Hi guys, welcome to today's budgeting video. Today we are budgeting my first paycheck of July 2022 in the digital version of the Budget by Paycheck Workbook on my iPad using the GoodNotes app. A huge thank you to each and every one of you for accompanying me on this journey to a $25,000 emergency fund and $200,000 cash in the bank savings goal. As many of you know, I hit my $25,000 emergency fund goal back in April. So moving forward, we will be climbing toward that $200,000 goal. If you aren't subscribed, please consider subscribing because it helps me stay accountable to my goals and hopefully gives you some ideas that you can apply to your own budgeting journey. So please sit back, relax, and budget with me. Okay guys, some updates before we get started. Welcome again to all my new subscribers. Hope you enjoy this content and find it helpful. If you have a budgeting channel that you would like me to subscribe to, please share it below. I'm heading out to visit family and friends soon, so I'm throwing more money into my vacation account as I anticipate taking folks out to dinner and other miscellaneous expenses like that. The Nordstrom anniversary sale is starting, so I'm putting some money into clothes. I need to pick up a few staple items that I usually pick up every year. So nothing crazy, but I wanted to put some money towards that. Starting a new, more intense diet for a few months starting in August. So most of my health and fitness budget will be going into that. I've put on a bit of weight since I started looking for a new job back in November. So I'm trying to reverse some of that and also lose more on top of that. A lot of my new diet is going to be doctor supervised, so we'll see whether I can get some of it reimbursed by my the FSA benefit that I have at work. So that's it for details. Let's go ahead and get into the budget. So let's start here. Hopefully you guys can see this okay. So this is, I got paid on the 15th and the 30th. So this is actually my June 30th, 2022 paycheck. And let's see, I received income was $4,119. So $4,119. And then just going over here, I'm going to go ahead and just copy and paste this over here. Oops. Why isn't it letting me do it? Oh, I don't think I did it. Okay, let's try this again. So I kind of did a pre-budget, but wanted to show you. So we have bills, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bills. The first one is my Patreon, and that's just $1. We've got my gardener for $100, Hulu $70, my YouTube Premium $18, and my iTunes storage for $3. So that gets us to 1 plus 100 plus 70 plus 18 plus 3, 192. $192 in bills. And so if we subtract 4,119 minus 192, we're left with $3,927. And we'll bring that down here. Okay, so then for my cash envelopes. So this is actually pretty exactly the same as the last time. So I'm just copying, I copied this and I'm just going to copy it again and move it over to my new budget here. So actually, let's put this here. And then this is what's so great about using GoodNotes, you guys. You just move things around. I still like to write, but I love the convenience of copy and paste. This is just the best of both worlds. worlds. So my typical envelope total is $660, if I remember correctly. Let me just make sure. Yep. So we're just going to subtract 660 from 3,927, and that's going to give us $3,267. And we're going to bring that up here to the sinking funds. So that's $3,267. And then here we'll just write in C notes. And then I already know that the total we have in sinking funds is $2,367. And we'll show the breakdown of that. So let's just quickly do this math, and that leaves us with 900. No extra debt, and all of this 900 is going into savings challenges. And that leaves us with 0. So let's just add these numbers up to make sure that we have the correct numbers. So she makes it really convenient. She says to add 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So I'll start here with 5, and that's 900 plus box 3, which is 2,367, box 2, which is 660, and then bills 192, and that equals 4,119. So we know that we're right on track here. So 4,119. Okay, so that's it for the budget overview. Okay guys, so let's start with our first cash envelope breakdown sheet, and this is going to be for so we're going to just put the date in here, and this is going to be our cash envelopes. And I'm just going to copy and paste the headings and our totals from my practice budget. And you'll see this is all of the same numbers that we've used before. So 200 in food, 150 in beauty, 110 in housekeeper, $50 in fun, $100 in online shopping, and $50 in miscellaneous. So then we're just going to do the breakdown: 10, 20, 50, 100, and we're doing 5. For food, we're doing 5 20s, 4 10s, and 2 5s. Beauty is getting 2 50s, 2 20s, and a 10. Housekeeper is getting 100 and a 10. Fun is getting a 50. Online shopping is getting 150, 120, 2 10s, and 2 5s. And then miscellaneous is just getting a 50. So then that brings us, when we total these guys, it's 0, 4, and this is the number of bills on this first line. So for each denomination, so it's going to be 4 5s, 8 10s, 8 20s, 6 50s, and 100. So that equals 100 in this column. 5, if it's 6 50s, that means it's 300. 8 20s is 160. 8 10s is 80. 4 5s is 20, and then 0 here. And this should equal 660 when we add it up. So 100 plus 300 plus 160 plus 80 plus 20 equals 660. And that is correct. So we're good there. And then our next category is our sinking funds. And I number this 1 because we have more than one. And I'm just going to copy the headings over and the numbers are different, so I'll walk you through that this time. So headings on this one. So let's see, let me check my notes here. So we've got most of these, like the higher priority ones, are the same. So Amex is getting 30, holidays gets 5, subscriptions is getting 20, car registration is getting 10, fitness is getting 200, car maintenance is getting 5, family is getting 5, HOA is getting 10, YouTube is getting 5, skincare is getting 152, planners is getting 5, travel is getting 5, gifts is getting 5. We're doing the bare minimum in some of these because we're putting more into clothes. 500. We're putting 5 into Black Friday, 5 into friend trips, 500 into spending, vacation spending, and then 5 in the rest of these categories: other shopping, new tech, and treat yourself. And I've already told this, so this is $14.82. And so let's see, we've got 1, 5, 10, 20, 50, and 100. So 30 is getting a 20 and a 10. It's getting a 5, 20, a 10, 200s, a 5, a 5, a 10, a 5, 100, a 50, and 2 ones, 5, 5, 5. Oops. 500 is getting 5 100s, 1 5 1 5, 5 100s, 1 5 1 5 1 5. And so I've already done these totals, so I'm going to just speed through it. We have 2 1s, 12 5s, 3 10s, 2 20s, 1 50, and 13 hundreds. So that's 1300, 50, 40, 30, 60, and 2, and that's a total of $1,482. Okay, and so then for sinking funds 2, because we have two sheets of these now, we have professional fees, and that's getting $5. $200,000 goal is getting 100. New vehicle is getting 5. Taxes is getting 750. Had to put more towards that. Home improvement is getting 5. Emergency fund is getting 20. We've got 1, 5, 10, 20, 50, 100. So this is getting a 5, 100, a 5, 700s, and a 50, a 5, and a 20. So we've got 0, 3, 0, 1, 1, 8, and that's 800, 50, 20, 0, 15, and 0. So this total is 885. And just to make sure, we have 800 plus 50 plus 20 plus 15, and that's 885. So we're correct there as well. And the very last category is our sinking funds. So I'm going to just copy this over from the practice. And so I forgot to do the scratchers again on camera, but I did them off camera, and my totals here are here. So for these 2 categories, which I've been doing since last year, that's the Major Beauty 52-week challenge and the Christmas one, they're getting 41 and 45 respectively. The bronze challenge, these are all Pink X budget scratch off, is getting, I scratched off 10 and a 5, so we're adding in 15. From the silver challenge, I scratched off 20 and a 15, so it's 35. On the gold challenge, I scratched off 30 and 35, so that's 65. Platinum, 60 and 60, so 120. Diamond, 150 and 130 for 280. And then we have whatever's left, the 100 envelope challenge is getting 44. And then there's two 26-week challenges, both from Pink X Budgets. And the first one's getting 75 and the second one is getting 180. So this one, let's see, 630. We have 1, 5, 10, 20, 50, and 100. So this is getting 2 20s and a 1, 2 20s and a 5, a 10 and a 5, 20, 10 and a 5, 50. This is 65. So 50, 10 and 5. 120 is getting 100 and a 20. 280 is getting 200s, a 50, a 20, and a 10. 44 is getting 2 20s and 4 1s. 75 is a 50, 20, and a 5. And 180 is getting 100, 50, 20, and a 10. So we've got, for the totals, 5, 5, 5, 11, 4, and 4. So this is 400, 200, 220, 50, 5 times 5 is 25, 5 times 1 is 5. So this total was 900. So this should equal 900. 220, oops. 5, so 900. All right, so that's it for this budget. All right, guys, that's a wrap for this paycheck budget. Hope you all have a wonderful weekend coming up here. We have finally hit 1,000 subscribers here in the Envelope Esquire community, and I couldn't be more grateful for the support. I have a giveaway going for subscribers in my community channel right now, so be sure to check out my latest post there for details. Question for you guys. Are gas prices improving at all in your neighborhoods? I feel like they did for me slightly, but I might be imagining that. It's still really high. But what budgeting steps are you guys taking to cope with all of this inflation? Let me know in the comments below if you would. Hope you have a great weekend, enjoying the summer weather, and cheers to you all, and rock on.